Hi everybody on YouTube, it's Anastasia, your girl, aka Ahauldri. What's going on? Okay, so today's video blog is going to be really special. Almost every video blog that I do pretty much come from original ideas, and I mean original ideas, not stuff taken from books and things like that. Although I do admire folks like Tony Robbins, Einstein, all the big names out there. Robert Kiyosaki, all these entrepreneurs out there that really did do it and make it in the business industry. But what I want to talk about today is I'm going to give you an analogy. You know what analogy is? Analogy is like a good story. A good story that kind of inspires you to be somebody for tomorrow. So I always say, do something today that will affect your tomorrow. There's all kinds of different sayings. How about the saying where they say, live today so we can fight tomorrow? That type of stuff is really like inspirational. So I'm going to tell you the story today about the elephant. Now this is my elephant story. There are different versions of the story and you can find them out online, but this is my version of the story because I remember years ago when I was looking into network marketing and I was evaluating MLM, and I saw this guy one time at one of the meetings, and he was talking about the elephant story. Of course, when he said it, I don't remember it, but I can put my own story together, and I will tell you this. Last night I had a conversation with my good friend Tim, and we were talking, and that's Tim, J-N-Z. What's up, Tim? And he told me, he was like, Anastasia, man, you really got to say this story on today's video blog. So Tim, I'm exactly doing that. All right, so here's the story. One day there was a circus that was coming into town. And you know how circuses are. They come to town and they make a big scene about everything. They want everybody to come in, and they have all kinds of animals: lions, tigers, elephants, monkeys. They got all kinds of animals in a circus, and they got all kinds of workers and people who participate: trapeze artists, rope swingers, dancers, all kinds of stuff, animal trainers, they got all kinds of stuff. And one day this kid was just lingering around in the field, and he told his mom that he would be right back. He went to go walk into the tent. He walked into this tent and he saw this trainer, and this trainer had a whip. And the trainer was with this whip, and this was a fat ass whip, and he just kept whipping it and whipping it hard. And what happened was the elephant, this big ass elephant was there, and the elephant was just sitting there just taking it. And the elephant was just taking it, and the trainer kept hitting it hard, like, come on, move, 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 but the elephant wouldn't budge. So then, as the boy is approaching the elephant, the boy looks in his eyes, and the boy's like, telling the trainer, why are you doing that? Why are you hitting him? And then the trainer says, get out of here, get out of the way, go over there somewhere, okay? I'm busy training. He's got to get ready for a show, so he has to do some tricks. So the boy moves over to the side, and he's looking at this elephant. And then the trainer's like telling the elephant to move, and he gives him this command, and the elephant finally moves. The elephant moves, and the boy is staring at this elephant, and he sees that the elephant's leg, his freaking leg, is tied to a chain, and the chain is deep into a nail in the ground. And this nail is like inch thick, and it's in the ground. But the elephant, as big as he is, he ain't moving. He ain't even breaking free. He's not leaving anywhere. He's not doing anything, And so the trainer's telling the elephant to go in circles. So the elephant's going in a circle. How elephants do, they go in circles. And he's telling the elephant, do these things, with his leg, and do his leg up high, do some tricks, stand up tall, all kinds of stuff. And the boy's like feeling upset about this, because the boy's looking at it like, why is he doing this? I just feel bad. So the boy walks over out of the tent. He goes to his mom, starts pulling on his mom's shirt. Hey, Mom. And the mom says, what's the matter? And then the boy says, Mom, they got an elephant in that tent, and the trainer's really mistreating him. He's telling him to go in circles, and, the elephant looks sad, Mom. I really wish he could just leave, Mom goes, look, you don't know what you're talking about. We're here for a circus. That's what circuses do. They train. They whip these guys real hard. The animals have to learn. That's how they go in discipline and learn not to kill, the trainer. So they have to keep them afraid, so they do what they say. Then what happens is the boy gets really ticked off. The boy's like, forget about this. He goes right into the room in the tent, and he's looking at the trainer, but the trainer's over on the side eating a sandwich, and the elephant's looking dead in his eyes, like real sad. And then what happens, the boy's looking at him, he's going, you know what? I know, Mr. Elephant, you upset, you ain't got no dreams, you pretty much live most of your life chained to this nail, and you ain't got nowhere to go. But I'm going to give you that little push that you need. And the elephant was just sitting there, and he just sat there, and the boy went over to the nail, and the boy starts tugging on the nail, and he starts pulling on it and everything. Nobody's looking, and he's pulling on the nail, and the nail finally comes out of the ground. And then the elephant looks at the nail and is gone, and the elephant starts going, wow, the elephant's like, beat it, I'm gone. And the elephant just took off. The moral of the story, you are the elephant. Now I'm going to tell you like this. All your life, you've been doing what you know. 45-year planning. That's what that is. It's called the 45-year plan. Any way you slice it, you've been doing things that you've already been taught from the time that you were a baby growing up. You've been taught to go to school. You've been taught to get education. You've been taught to get a job. You've been taught to go to college. You've been taught to be somebody one day. You've been taught to go be a doctor, be a lawyer, be a tax attorney, whatever. You got to do something in order to make the big money. But now we're looking back at this 2 to 3 year plan, which is a shorter plan, which is called a plan B. We're looking at this and we're like, damn, you know what? We can do all these things that takes us all this lifetime to accomplish, but yet we're never going to break that peak. We're never going to hit that mountain. You know what I mean? Because you know what? This plan does not give us more than what we need. We need more than that. Come on, we need 6 figures, we need 7 figures, we need 8 figures. We need $1 million in the bank right now. Statistics say we need $1 million in the bank. We need that money. Where are we going with this? This is the story, okay? If it wasn't for that kid pulling that nail out of the ground, that elephant would never have broken free out of the circus. He would have never have left. And that's what I say to you. Don't be the elephant. Don't be that elephant chained to your career and all the time, or your business. If it ain't working for you and you chained to it and you feel like you can't get out, you can get out, okay? You can get out. It's in you. He believes in you. I believe in you. You believe in yourself. That little boy just pulled that nail out the ground, and the story is, don't be the elephant, okay? We go through life, we're chained to our careers, we're chained to these inedible non-dreams, these things that don't make us dream anymore. How many times do you ever take the time to sit down, okay, and actually dream? Dream about what you want in life. You know, we were kids once, okay? We have children. Us as parents, we tell our children, you know, baby, dream. Dream as much as you want. You could be anything you want in life. But who are we lying to ourselves? We already know what's going to happen. We know the reality check. We know the truth. It's not easy. Okay, it takes work. It's hard work, but it takes work. And, you know, we're not superstars, you know, although we can be. But I'm talking about we can do whatever we put our minds to do and accomplish. So don't be the elephant. Succeed in your business. Come on. What you do today will affect you tomorrow. You can do it. I know you can. That's why I put out these video blogs, because messages have to be told. Stories have to be said. We tell our stories. Network marketers are one of the best storytellers in the world. We're the best storytellers. And guess what? They pay us good money for being the best storytellers. But they're real. They're original. They're the ones that help us grow. Okay, as people, we grow our personalities, grow our interests, we grow our dreams. They have something called a dream board. You have a dream board anywhere? Create one. That way you got your mindset, you got yourself focused, you know what you want in life. You want a car, you're going to get that car. You want a brand new house, you're going to get that house. You want $1 million, you're going to get that $1 million. I always have a copy of my a dream check that I always want to get. In network marketing, we do this. Let me put this down. I always have a copy where you know, I have let me cover my address. I make a copy of all my commission checks. And you know what? I want them to be big. I want them to be big. And that's why I put it right up there in front of my desk, and I stare at that shit every time. I'm going to make that money. You watch. And I even change it sometimes. I add zeros. I'm going to put a little comma there. That's what I'm going to make. And I stare at it, and I embed that in my mindset. There's a movie called The Secret. You guys got to watch it. If you're a part of The Secret, then you know what I'm talking about. Read the book or watch the movie. Get your hands on The Secret, because that is going to tell you what the law of attraction is like. I hope you understand what I was saying to you. I hope I didn't offend anybody. But you know what I'm saying to you is the truth, okay? Take it or leave it. You have to understand. Business is not easy. Network marketing is not easy. It takes work. It's hard work, but it's worth doing, okay? Follow me on Twitter. Add me as a friend on Facebook. Google me at Ahauldri. It's the same username at different sites. I'll talk to you guys soon. God bless.